Waiting for YouTube. Hello, hello. Hello and welcome to the Stamp Camp. I'm Glenda Calkins, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. We are live tonight going with a Tuesday tip and technique. I have a Brayering background technique to show you tonight. This was put in place of something else I was going to show you for tonight. My son-in-law asked for a sympathy card. His co-worker's father passed away, and he asked if I would make him or if I had any sympathy cards, and I didn't have any on hand, so I went to work today and made him a couple to choose from. I wanted to keep it kind of masculine and quick and easy with not lots of flutz and bling like I normally do, but I just thought try something a little different, and I was playing with the brayer today, and I thought I'll show you guys tonight what I was working on today. So let me move this out of the way and then we will get started. So let me switch the cameras. Let's see, you should be able to chat both on YouTube or on Facebook. I'll try to catch that if I can. If you have any questions, just holler at me. Bill is in the other room, so maybe if you holler at me and I don't hear you, he will. So let me switch the camera and we'll get started. So what I did today was a little brayering background. Haven't done this in a while, but these were some of the little sympathy cards that I created for my son-in-law for his co-worker. So I thought they were nice, quick, easy, simple, kind of masculine. Sympathy cards are ones that I normally don't have on hand. They're a little harder to create, I think, especially a masculine one. This one here, I'm not, oh yeah, you can see it. See how it shimmers? I just thought because Michigan is so snowy right now and icy that I did this one, but I had a little blob right there, so I didn't give them this one as one for him to pick. But the different stamp sets that I used for the sentiments inside it, I have kindness and compassion. I like the our sincere condolences, and that's what I put on this one here. And then for the inside, I use the woven heirlooms, and I like the prayers and heartfelt sympathy are with you and your family, and that's what I put on the inside of this one with the tree that I had on the front. The with the deepest sympathy, that is from the peaceful moments. So I kind of picked and choose different stamp sets that I had that had outside sayings as well as inside, and I kind of mixed them up a little bit. This one here is sending comforting hugs and healing prayers. So sorry for your loss. And that sentiment was, let's see, where did I get that one from? It was in with this one, with the kindness and compassion. So I used the outside, and then I also used for the inside. So outside and inside from the same stamp set. So let's get started on this technique. I don't know how I got black ink. Somehow I just smeared it on my card front. You know what I bought on Amazon the other day is this sand eraser. Maybe I can erase it off. I'm getting more on. I think a little sanding and I'll be able to get it off. Oh, it's on the tip of that finger. Don't you hate it when that happens? Ah! All right, so you can do this with any type of framelit. I used the stitched rectangle framelits on my samples. So you have a bunch of different sizes, so you can pick and choose what size that you like. This is the one I went with. It's like the third or the fourth, I don't know, something from the largest one. And I also cut my cardstock the size that I want on the front. So I cut two different sizes. I went 4 by 5 1/4, which is that one. And then I also went, this one is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So either one, it's the same cutout. I just went with different sizes. So I'm going to start with this one, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And the first thing that I did was I put my mat over the top. Then you could see I took sticky notes. So I took my sticky note, and this worked the best for me. And I would tell you right now that the first one I did, I made my mat out of the thick Whisper White cardstock, and it did not work out as well. The thinner regular cardstock I think works the best. So keep everything in line, and then I just do half of it and then fold that over. Keeps that all nice in place. This worked slick as a whistle for me. Now I started out doing this today with sponging, but I'm having a bit of problem with my right hand with the arthritis. So I had to move to the Brayering. Much easier on it's my thumb that's really causing me grief. So I just place that over just like that. So now I have my mat over top. Then you just take your little foam brayers, and after doing this, I am going to be ordering me some more of these. I have 2, and I would have loved to have had 3 so that I didn't have to switch my foam. I'm starting with the pool party, and you're gonna you're gonna pick it up and wheel it across your ink pad to get the ink on, and then I'm just gonna work my way across. This is a very light, and so you're gonna just brayer as much as you like. And you can do this with the sponges, but like I said, my finger is not cooperating with me today, so I went with the brayer. Much easier, but I would like to have a few more of these on hand, and then it would really go quick and easy, which it does go really quick. These cards come together. There's not a lot of they mail easy because you don't have that thickness. You don't have to worry about extra postage. Okay, so now I'm going to switch to the Seaside Spray. And I got to take this off and put my other one on. And now I'm just going to go, I want it like halfway. And you can kind of see right here where they're blending together. That looks pretty good. Now I'm going to switch to, the last color is Bermuda Bay. And that I'm going to stick quite to the top, just like that. And then I'm going to come back in with my Seaside and kind of blend that out a little bit. You can see the 3 different colors going on there. Then the next thing is you're just going to take this off. See how you have a nice rectangle. You can do this with any shape, so you can do it with ovals, circles, whatever you like. The stamp set that I'm using is called Rooted in Nature. It's actually 2 because there's so many in it, and I use the different trees. So I'm going to use my black Memento ink, and we're going to ink up this tree right here. And you don't have to stay inside of the brayered part. You can go off the edge, or you can stay inside. The choice is yours. And then I'm going to add my sentiment, which is with deepest sympathy. Now I should have remounted this because it is a little crooked. I'm going to stick it on. Hopefully I get it straight. Ooh, beautiful. So how quick and easy is that? Now, if you want to, what you can do is you can take the next size framelit down. I would go maybe a little bigger. This one right here, I think I would do. And you can cut it out again and then mat it on black. Then you're going to get this look right here where I cut it out again and then mat it on the black, white cardstock, depending on what you want. I think I'm going to just put this on a piece of black. So we're going to just attach that. I love the look of it and how quick and easy. And it's a nice masculine sympathy card. Now for the inside, we just take another piece that's 4 by 5 1/4. Make sure here before I, yep. And then I would pick a sentiment for the inside. I'm going to stamp this off to the side here, like so, and then I'm going to take my tree again. And then stamp that to the side here. So still have plenty of room to write. And then that will go right inside. The ink is a little wet, so I'm not going to attach it. But that's how that's done. Now, quickly, I'll show you how you can turn it the other way. And we're going to do a little bit wider. So we're going to do the full front of a card, which is 5 1/4 or 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So we're going to match up. I'm going to take one of my mats from today. And we're going to just fold it off. Just like that. Then we're going to come in with our brayer again. Going to do the same technique, but I'm going to do it this way instead of up and down. Same colors. If I had more sponges, I would have went with different colors. I can just clean my sponges at the sink, but then they would have been all wet for tonight, so I didn't do that. So we're just going with the colors I've been playing with today. But I would like to have 3 handles because I generally, when I do this technique, I'll do 3 colors. So it would have been nice to have 3 handles, and then I wouldn't have to take the sponge off and transfer them. That looks pretty good. They do change in and out pretty quickly, but that's how I get ink on my fingers, and then I smudge it on my cards. Again, this is the Seaside Spray. All right, looking good, looking good. Last color, Bermuda Bay. Make sure that I'm not missing anybody's comments. I haven't tried this, but I would love to do it with an ovals and like a flower sprig. I think it would make a gorgeous sympathy card as well. Go back and just kind of blend those all. I love the look of that. It looks great. This time I'm going to use the big tree. Ink that all up. Make sure I'm still in camera here. This time I'm going to stamp my tree before I take off the mat. This will help no smearing, hopefully. Beautiful. Now what I did was I just trimmed it down to fit my card front. I could have that as my whole card front and cover it all up, but I like to have a little layer. I like the layered look. So because I want the bottom to have my sentiment that says our sincere condolences, I want that to be left a little wide. So I'm going to take the top here and I'm going to trim it down to 4 inches, and then I'm going to take 1/8 of an inch off on each side to bring it down to 5. Look at that, I got ink smeared. To bring it down to 5 1/4. All right, now I'm going to ink this up. Just like that. Love how easy, simple that is. That's gonna go on the front, and then the inside, I think that's the one that fell. The inside, you can put the tree, another sentiment, whatever you like, but that is your Brayering backgrounds using the framelits. Keep that close. So that is my tip and technique for tonight. I know sympathy cards are not fun to make, but we do need them. And I just thought this was a quick and easy, but looked so cool. And you could spray it like I did with this one if you wanted to add that sparkle and shimmer. But that is our technique for tonight. Janice, you have to make 4 funerals in 10 days. Oh my gosh. So sorry to hear that. That is not fun, not nice. But that is my tip for today. So that's it. Thanks for stopping by.